supposed to know that something wasn't right. Yeah, tell me how it's meant to be. And I don't know the lyrics, all because my loneliness is killing me. And I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. I have to check the audio, check the audio. Okay, we are here. We're live. I was charging my phone. Oh my gosh, I am so tired today because last night, I was trying to join a giveaway that happened at like 5 a.m. or something. Oh my gosh, that was hard. Newsflash, I didn't actually I only stayed up till like 4:30 and then I passed out. It was very unfortunate. And I woke up to that streamer's voice. It was horrible. So no, I did not win Pokemon's Legends VA. Not that day, but we have more opportunities. We'll keep going. Must move quickly. We don't have much time. He didn't notice I mixed lotus with the wine. Mark my words now. This is not the end. But Captain, what do we do with our fallen friend? Welcome, UJ! So today we are playing more AFK Journey, and thankfully my neighbors aren't being ridiculously loud today, so we can enjoy the full experience. As soon as I put my phone in the charger. Perfect! So last time we left off, we learned that Perseus was dating Gorganna, but she was sacrificed in the end to the hunting goddess. And Gala is actually a mage, so she has magic and she has great aptitude so far. She's already doing like magic circles and stuff. But yes, so while we were setting up the circle to be able to allow water, like rain, it actually got worse. So the whole city is like flooded now, and now we are going back to the Wildborn people. Oh shoot, I grabbed my earphone by accident because they were behind my phone. I must move quickly. We don't have much time. But how are you guys today? Are you excited for the story? You know, I suddenly got very nostalgic for Tamagotchis. I kind of want to try to make one. I don't know how I would do that. I've never made like a custom hardware, but I do know how to make a game, and I'm thinking if I could just get like a handheld game to play on. Victory to the Herdmaster returns in glory.
The hunting goddess has finally returned in glorious triumph.
Rejoice, my wild-born brethren. Tonight, your hatred is washed clean in the blood of the Hellions.
The twists will now become one after another, so enjoy. Okay, I'm excited. How do I know what I did? How do you know what I did? I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
All here know that when the Herdmaster takes
Let me actually check what the bot's joke was. I didn't read it.
Will drown in blood.
What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Like, for me, I don't really like those jokes. I don't like jokes that come out that are so random it's funny. Like, I'm trying to think of like an example. That's how I feel like this brick one is. Like, it's random. Like, sure, like what's red and hard? What is red and bad for your teeth? There are so many things. Like licorice could have been an answer. It's just like a fact. It's a fact. It's not funny. That's my opinion.
Corden, the Herdmaster needs rest after expending her divine power.
It's less of a joke, but a good one-liner. I don't even think it's good.
Of course, The sleeping quarters in the great treehouse have already been arranged. The herdmaster can rest right away.
Oh yeah, for sure, UJ. That's what Gala thought too when it first happened. Hunting goddess. You seem burdened by many thoughts.
You still seem troubled. No need to worry. Modra and I will track down Perseus's beloved, that wildborn girl named Gorganna.
She's
Please
dead
be
though.
patient and wait. In Wrathwood Grove, there are plenty of things to keep you entertained.
By the way, can you hear everything just fine?
I hope you'll smile again.
Maybe one day, Gala. As the corruption worsened, the magic intended to suppress the curse instead unleashed a devastating flood, shattering the trust the Halians had placed in you. Aw, thank you, Captain. I appreciate you, and I love that. Oh, that one looks cute. What is that? Autumn Love. It's like a little candy heart. That's really cute. Like you're about to assault your enemy and roll up with that. It's a perfect... Oh! No, not prerequisite quest. Oh, I don't like the prerequisite quest. Oh dear. Okay, the Divine Servant. Explore the grove. Oh, I like the lift. It's really cute looking. In general, I really like the look of, I think this is Wisteria? Or maybe it's like Bluebell? I think it's Wisteria though. Good afternoon, happy to see you, Dime. And UJ, and Captain. Herdmaster. Priestess Swift. I never imagined the Herdmaster would come in person. Please forgive me for not greeting you sooner. What's going on here? Why are there so many children? They are selecting new offsprings for you. What do you mean? Swift, there's no need to panic. She's just observing. Continue the selection. Yes. Hunting Goddess, will you choose the offerings yourself? I thought we agreed that offerings weren't going to be a thing anymore. These children are the pride of the Wildborn. If any pleases me, simply speak. It would be the highest honor for that child. Oh my gosh, and thank you so much for the raid. I just saw, but thank you so much. Enjoy. Have a great day. I hope the stream was beautiful. Get some rest. Eat some food. Stay hydrated. And for anyone who is staying, if you do have to raid and run, that is 100% okay. See you next time. And if you're just getting to know me, if this is your first time, my name is Rebecca. I'm a variety VTuber. I go live for the times you see on the screen. And yes, starting at 1:30 PST. Today is AFK Journey Day, so that's what we're doing. Deploy countermeasures. What do you mean, Dime? I'd like to see how you chose first. I'm just looking for now. I'm just confused on why we're talking about offerings. We don't need offerings anymore. I like to see how you choose. Okay, I'll just say that. As you wish. Greetings, Moon of the Wildborn. If these children displeases you, tell me at once. How do you know who becomes an offering? Divine One, the Wildborn follow a strict set of rules. They are... Swift, too long. Be swift. Forgive me, I'll summarize. Offerings are chosen from children under the age of 9, preferably those born under special signs like a blood moon or a day touched by the god. Like Emissary Gala, she was born under the blood moon, a rare and precious offering. The witch doctors check the child's health, excluding those who are either too weak or too strong. Too strong? Why not the strong ones? They become warriors instead. They'll be raised to become the mightiest fighters, serving you in a different way. We also test whether the child resonates with your divine relics and whether their appearance matches your preferences. Finally, they must have pure wild moon blood. Their relatives may not have committed crimes against the hunting goddess. It's quite complicated. That's very strict. Not bad. I'm satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. Even so, the chosen child might still not meet your expectations. We dare not to be careless. This'll work. Imagine. Min, age 4. No way. 15th day of the heat wave season. Condition, tall, somewhat frail. Ability, can sense the location of items imbued with divine power, but not exact positions. Appearance, sharp, upright ears, favored by the wild moon. Deep yellow fur, needs improvement. The wild moon prefers gold hues. That is true. Well, no, I actually don't mind yellow. I really like the color yellow, actually, but I do like gold. Wildborn, undoubtedly. Relatives, mother's brother left the Wildborn 8 years ago. Requires caution. Evaluation, candidate. I'm not a fan of the music here. Really? Why does this one kind of remind me of Lilo and Stitch? And is it the ear? The witch doctors are taking too long to check everyone. When is my turn? They ask your name, birthday, a few weird questions, and they check your body. Weird questions? Like what? I don't know. My mom just says that's how it works. She came to one of those when she was little. I wonder if she got picked. She obviously did not. Dummy. If she had, she wouldn't be your mom. Why do you think our parents insist we come? If you're chosen, you don't live at home anymore. You don't get it. Being chosen is an honor. You get to serve the hunting goddess. But warriors serve goddess too, right? My dad's hunting party always brings the best game as offering. Oh no, Dime. I'm scared. I don't think I can take another one. I don't think I can take another mic not working anymore. I can't do it. I don't know. But my mom says if I don't get picked, I shouldn't come home. Oh. New Hair is a horrible name. If that happens, can I stay at your place? Oh. Huh? The selection is much stricter now. It wasn't like this before? You didn't go through it yourself? I don't know. I don't remember any selection. As far back as I can remember, I've always been an offering. Moja said that I was born under the blood moon, destined to become an offering. So from a very young age, I've always been by Moja's side. What about your parents? And hello, Abby! I never met them. Moja says they passed away long ago. I'm sorry? Do you envy the other kids? That's really sad. I'm gonna say this because in general, I don't feel like asking a question is always better than just like assuming what that person's feeling. I guess I'm sorry is better. I don't know. I'll say, do you ever envy the other kid? It's okay. I've grown used to it. Now you can say I'm sorry or something because you actually know what her feelings are in the matter. And I found something much more meaningful. A mission to serve you. Being by your side makes me happy. I'm so nervous. Appearance unacceptable. Rejected. Dang, they just said he's ugly. Why? That kid didn't qualify either, but his ears are so nice. By today's standards, I probably wouldn't qualify either. Oh no, Gala, you're a divine emissary. Don't talk like that. When did you get here? Don't sneak up on me like that. I'm gonna say, don't sneak up on me like that. I mean, no offense. Please forgive me. My old frame just moves quietly. Mojo, why are the offering requirements stricter now? It wasn't like this before. That's because of you, Gala. Ever since you summoned the herdmaster and became the divine emissary, all the Wildborn take pride in you. Every family dreams of seeing their child chosen as an offering, hoping they might raise to your place, serving the hunting goddess day and night. That's the highest honor for Wildborn. I can't leave Gala now after she said something like that. Right. And that's what's gonna get real rough. Honestly, remember the high priestess at the very beginning of this? I'm really hoping it's Gala. Because that means she trusted us until the end. And then that lie never gets uncovered. Because I prefer that at this point. Or she just like covered it with us. You know what I mean? Like she figured it out and was like, yeah, it's fine. Wow. There was a screw right here on my microphone that was not completely tied. I wonder if that's why my microphone was kind of like shaky. Let me make sure. And let me get a sip of water. My throat's kind of dry right now. Oh, and let me get that like spray. I just let out a sound I didn't know I could make. It's fine. No, it's actually not a drink. It's actually not a drink. It's my whole microphone. So it was not a drink. It was my microphone. And here I have my water, which was not spilled. It's completely okay. The microphone fell. That's a whole different argument. Because I got up and then walked to the side of my table, which has the arm propped on it. Hello, Shadow. And I'm gonna taste this new Clear Voice vocal spray. This one is fresh mint, so I'm expecting it to be good. Oh! Oh! Right, I'm hoping Gala says something like that. Whew. Okay. I actually don't like that mint one. It tastes fine. It tastes fine. It just tastes a lot like the mint. So now it's like in my eye. You know what I mean? Like I didn't spray it in my eye, but do you know when you have something so minty and refreshing, it goes like into your mouth and into your eye? Like, does that ever happen to you? Or am I tripping? Like it happens, right? It's like kind of like brain freeze, but okay, it's fine. Whew. So I had to I accidentally pinched my mouse into the microphone, so I had to like loosen it and then it came off again, but it's okay. I put it back on and it came fine. But to ensure the offerings truly please the herd master and bring blessings to our people, we've become more cautious. Like that boy just now. His ears were beautiful, yes, but his tail fur wasn't fluffy enough, so he was eliminated. It really has gotten stricter. Speaking of offerings, right, because I said I don't want offerings anymore. You recall what you heard. Leaving Perseus' dwellings, Gorganna was offered as a living sacrifice to the hunting goddess. If it were up to you, how would you say the truth to Gala at this point or wait further? Personally, I hate lying, and I don't feel like I could maintain a lie for very long. I would tell Gala right now. Maybe like not at this exact, well actually at this exact moment is actually the best time I feel. Because, you know, we're a hero with the Wildborn right now. You know, if you have to let bad news happen, it's best to do it when good things are happening. That way, like, the blow is kind of lessened. Like, oh, you're not the hunting goddess, but you did win a victory for us. Not always. True. I mean, you can never know how someone will react, but... Because I don't think we're gonna get away completely unscathed. And the microphone keeps falling. This is so terrible. It's actually not the microphone, it's the arm that's the problem right now. Thankfully, buying a new arm would cost like $20 or something. Like, it's really not that bad. I just need to like get around to actually doing it. And then we become suffering. The suffering is that, oh yeah, true. But at the same time, I'm really not afraid of the Wildborn. Like, they couldn't even handle the Halians, and and the Halians are like starving and hungry. Like, they're hungry, they're in drought, they're in famine, and they can't even beat the Wild. Like, what's happening? They can't beat the Halians? They're obviously not that strong. So the only ones I really need to worry about are the two mages, Morgan and Merlin. Those are the only people I would really be worrying about. And if the Wildborn are actively trying to hunt me down, which I don't think they will, but then at least Morgan and Merlin are by my side. The Halians can't beat us without Merlin. You know what I mean? So I'm not really afraid of any of these characters. Except for Merlin and Morgan. Most characters aren't written in a fashion where they accept harsh, shocking information. True. And to be fair, like, that's fine. The only time I really had an issue with a character not accepting shocking information was, do you remember Digimon? There was one character who was adopted, and he had like kind of like a mental breakdown when he found out. But to be honest, like, when I was a kid, I really hated that scene, and I still do, to be honest. Because I'm like, bro, that's your parents. Like, whether, you know what I mean? They've been your parents for so long. Like, just accept it. Why does it matter? Why does it matter how they found you? Oh my gosh. Why is... That's my opinion anyway. It is my opinion. Which season? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was the original one. Because I forgot his name, but he's like a... No, it's the second one, I think. He's a short kid with brown hair. And it's kind of like... Is short. And he has... I think he has Armadillomon. That's the only time I really got mad at a character. Izumi Masami? Let me look it up. Izzy, yeah. Izzy. That scene annoyed me. But to be fair, I didn't really like Izzy anyway. I didn't even remember his name. No, it wasn't Izzy. No, it's not him. I still didn't like him, but it wasn't this kid. Or was it? It might have actually been. No, I'm pretty sure it was like some monotone kid. No, it was definitely a dude. From Digimon. From Digimon, not AFK Journey. I feel like almost everybody's reaction in AFK Journey actually makes a lot of sense. I don't really think anybody was like had bad reactions, except for maybe like Sonia and Nara. Maybe. Oh, no. Actually, what's her face? Tassie, I think, is like probably the worst character because they portray her as a good character, but actually what she did is kind of vile. Kind of crazy for that. And hello, Brony. We are now most wanted in Halia. Tough time for poor Merlin. For Merlin the First, I'm chilling. I'm cruising. At this time, Gala wasn't present, and afterward, neither you nor Merlin the First mentioned it after. She likely doesn't know. You decide to take the opportunity now to ask Modra directly. Gorganna was a sacrifice too? That shouldn't be. Exalted Wild Moon, I don't recall the offering named Gorganna. Of course, my memory isn't perfect at my age. Please forgive me. Other than what Gala mentioned, does this person have any other distinguishing traits? If you could provide even a little detail, I might recall something. Black hair is giving, what's it? Citrana? She has like a Citrana kind of feel, but black hair. You don't even remember his name, right? Right time? He was so forgettable. Cassie is a sweet demon, lol. She's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but what she did was wrong. Like, that was crazy. She literally made a, like, at least with like Sinbad, like at least like, you know, give him like, you know, everybody else, they had like some sort of like monetary or physical object that was something that they like wanted, like treasure. For me it was clothes, even though she never actually gave it to me. For Sonia it was Nara, and not only did she put Nara in that one specific room like she did with Sinbad, but she had that Nara walking around with us everywhere. That's crazy. Like that's vile. And sure, she didn't mean harm. And hello, Nuggets. She didn't mean harm, but still what she did was very harmful. I don't know. If I knew, would I be asking you? That's diabolical. A test from the hunting goddess might be. Rest assured, I will check the offering records and send people to every village and camp within a few days. I will have an answer worthy of you. For now, let us quietly await the results of the selection. You glance at the children before you. They're so young. And yet, soon they might be forced to give up their lives to appease the hunting goddess, which is so weird because I thought we talked about this already. We don't want offerings, we want tokens instead. Gorganna has blue hair. Was it blue hair? To be honest, I think the lighting in that trailer wasn't the best. So, I mean, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful trailer, no notes. But in like red and blue and like black lighting, it's hard to gauge like the colors of everything. How was your weekend? It was going so great. Nah, he was one of my favorite armored digi-evolutions. The name would be Cody, assuming that's who you mean. Let me look it up. Cody. And not... Oh yeah, it's this kid. Yeah, it's this kid. I didn't like him. He annoyed me and had that whole arc where he was like upset that he was adopted. Like, bro. Like, it's okay if you're adopted. Like, for anyone out there who's adopted, your parents are still your parents, you know, like they raised you. What does it matter which blood you have? That's my opinion anyway. Your thoughts drift to Gala, lying on the sacrificial altar, waiting for the blade to split her chest. This isn't a fate a child like her should bear. You have the power to choose a different path, but the Wildborn tales of their cruel goddess echo in your mind. Not anymore! I'm changing that. A god so cruel who may strike down punishment if no offering is made in time. Wait, forget all that. Stop the selection. Stay silent and let the... Oh, phew! There was a timer! Did you see that? I had to read quickly. I couldn't even be like, oh, let me read what it says. I just clicked it. Stop the selection? Great hunting goddess, is this your punishment? Because none of the children pleased you? This isn't a punishment, it's mercy. I don't want offerings right now. Don't question me. Do as I say. This isn't punishment, it's mercy. For you, mercy was victory. For anyone who knows, Bioshock 2, the merciful ending was, and now the rapture dream is over. And in waking, I am reborn. But I'm not going to recite the whole thing, but she was like, mercy is, for you, mercy was victory. She once told me that a life is sacred and must be preserved. I don't know why my microphone is tripping today. It's like literally like, as I speak, heading, like looking down. I wonder if there's like a... I wonder if I can replace this attachment. I'm thinking maybe we'll figure it out. To be honest, I'm still stuck in season 1. I won't even lie. TK is my favorite. And Ken is a close second. I love Ken. Besides, hope and compassion are cool. Surely she would want the Wildborn to cherish life as well. In that case, I shall obey your divine command. I will halt the selection at once. After a flurry of commotion, the selection is halted. Yet, when Modra returns, 2 nervous children trail behind her. Rui, Pinetail, hurry and pay your respects to the Wild Moon. Greetings, hunting goddess! What is this? I said stop the selection. You dare defy me? I'm gonna say, what is it? Before your order to halt the selection, these 2 children were already chosen as offerings. If we cast them aside now, they will lose all honor and place among the Wildborn. Why say something like that? Let's just... I beg you, show mercy. Let them be the final offerings. Please, Herdmaster. Very well, but do not sacrifice them. This is the last time. Yes, thank you for your mercy and grace towards these children. They wrapped up nicely, and Worm Mom is a real G. 100%. And... yeah. Okay, so yeah. I felt so bad for Worm Mom at first. For anyone who doesn't know, Ken, before he was like normal... he was vile. He was so bad. And he treated Wormmon so terribly. But there was like a whole like arc and stuff that happened. And hi War, welcome in. Forestro definitely knew something from the past. His reasonings were very valid, but usually we tagged him as usual, we tagged him as evil. Exactly. I don't even know who Forestro is. I mean, I know who Forestro is, but I don't know how he relates to the situation. But I agree, like, Forestro is like, what have I done? And then we're like, we don't know. And he was like, you can't imprison me. And we're like, yeah, we can. Dura told me so. And Dura loves me. Which is why I had so much beef with that scene, because they didn't give us a real reason as to why Forestro is a bad character. Like, I mean like evil, not like bad, like poorly written, but like as an evil character. It was just like, oh, he's Hypogean, so he's bad. And I'm like, that is ridiculous. Like, you can't just judge someone based on their like their species or their race, you know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. But we do that to the Hypogeans. Since Gala is here, why not let her teach them how to serve properly? Me? Yes, you are the divine emissary, closest to the hunting goddess. No teacher could be better. Gala, don't hold back. Teach them as I taught you. Show your devotion to the Herdmaster. I understand. Read my previous comment. Forestro did give us a hint what we're witnessing in the past. Gods, too, can be evil. 100%. We're even seeing that right now with Sarachiel, whatever his name is. And that's why I never vibe with Dura. If Dura ends up becoming evil, I'm gonna laugh in everybody's face. I'm gonna be like, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I looked at the wrong phone because YouTube has... Do you remember what said when just before he sealed him the soul? Is not who you think. We couldn't even finish the sentence. Forestro definitely knew something. Oh yeah, for sure. And I knew Forestro was not even that bad. Like, I knew it. Like, the minute he was like, what crime have I committed? And I was just like, and we couldn't even give him an answer. Like, if we could give him an answer like, oh, you did this, this, and this, so we're sealing you away, then I would be chill with it. But he was basically like, I did nothing wrong. And we're like, you existed. It was so bad. It was so bad. And I felt so terrible after that. And that's when Dura being not so good crossed my mind. But we're Merlin. We were handpicked by Dura. So we love Dura, right? That was like, ooh. And even like the Celestials, they're kind of strange too. Emissary, please help me. Did he say help me? I didn't even read that. Please teach us. Show us how to serve the hunting goddess properly. Yeah, we want to stay by the Herdmaster's side, just like you. What do you want to know? Everything! How do we become good offerings and earn the herdmaster's favor? If you want to be good offerings, follow Modra's instructions. As for pleasing her, I didn't do anything special. I became an emissary only because of her blessing. And hi! Hasty! Yes, I love the story. The story writing basically recently said they planned this time travel season story way back now, so it makes sense. Everything feels connected, and slowly more answers are revealing. Good. And I feel that. Huh? Aren't emissaries supposed to patrol the lands of the herdmaster and spread her glory? The herdmaster is happy even if you do nothing? I've never patrolled with her, and I didn't help her spread glory either. Maybe I was born to keep the god company on ordinary day? That's not what they told us. Well, maybe you were told wrong. You just don't want anyone else to become emissary. You're afraid we'll steal the hunting goddess's favor. Calm down. Rui, mind your tongue. For once, I actually agree with Modra. I hate arguments. But Gala is the only one with no father or mother. How dare you! How dare you, Rui! She was abandoned, and her fur isn't even golden. White is pretty. Chill out. Isn't even golden and pretty like ours. The offering's carefully chosen. Well, maybe just your fur is pretty. Have you thought about that? Just kidding. Let me not insult an NPC. I remember when I started playing, I was in server 225. Nice. I think I'm on S67. I think. Like the magic for lifting the curse we learned in the Sail Kingdom eventually became handy. Right. I did feel like that was a little bit of Deus Machina, but you know what? I'll allow it. What did you say? Abandoned? I thought they were dead. Is that how you speak to the emissary? I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna flex on them a little bit. Rui, how dare you speak so rudely in front of the hunting goddess? That's what I'm saying. Oh, Divine One, this, take them away. You may not be fit to be an offering. What were you waiting for? Shall I get angry? No. We disrespect NPCs in the chat. No. In general, like I don't like bullying NPCs, but this person was very rude. Like they were obscenely rude. Like, how dare they? Like, how dare you say someone is like adopted, therefore abandoned, therefore less valuable? Like that's crazy. That is crazy. Like, what? That's so disrespectful. Like that is immediately when I would walk away from this situation, grab Gala by the hand and be like, you know what they say has no like meaning. And you know how they say that you need at least 2 good words to counteract 1 bad word? I would tell Gala like so much, like her hair is beautiful, that she was chosen by me, stuff like that. And I'm doing wonderful. How are you today? And how are you doing, Hasty? Basically, because both of them are the same type of curse, both caused by the sun god curse unto people. Right. Take them away. He may not be fit to be an offering. What are you waiting for? Shall I be offering? I'm just gonna say he may not be fit, because I feel like this is a little bit less harsh. And hello, SGM. I have to go finish cleaning my house. Have a good stream and have a good day. You too, War. Yes, I will remove these 2 unruly children at once. Please forgive us. Wait. Rui, I'm not angry with you. But you upset her. This is your true fault, and you should reflect on that. Why even mention that, Gala? Like they were getting their comeuppance. There's no need to like calm down. Go quickly. At Modra's urging, Rui and Pintail are led away by the other witch doctors. Though Gala defended herself, both you and Modra can see she's hiding her sadness. Oh wow, Moon, please forgive me for speaking, but may Gala rest a moment. I'm fine, Modra. She needs someone by her side. Don't push yourself. Take a short break. Modra will be here. Don't worry. The child, the hunting goddess blesses you once again. Go rest. Don't waste her grace. Then, okay, I'll rest for a bit. Modra, please take good care of her. Of course. I have failed. Not only did I choose offerings that displeased you, I also failed to restrain their insolent tongues. Modro, that has nothing to do with you. That's another thing I dislike. Like, I feel like I've mentioned this before. I don't like it when characters blame themselves for things that were beyond their control. Sometimes that's like survivor's guilt, or sometimes that's like this. Like, how can you control other people? Like, that's not... I don't want her to feel pressured because of that. Please punish me. Why would I do that? I don't care about those children. Why did they say Gala? I'm gonna say I don't care about those children because right now I want to kind of comfort Modra. I see. It's Gala you care for. I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I meant you, but okay. I do care about Gala. Please believe me. Rui's words were false. Gala's father was a brave warrior. 2 days after she was born, he died saving a comrade from a beast pack. Her mother was gifted witch doctor. When her mate died, she was about to give birth. We failed to protect her. After hearing the news of her mate's death, she struggled for 2 days. After giving birth to Gala, she passed on. As for Rui's insolence, it may be because Gala was never received a guardian leaf. What is that? A guardian leaf? Every newborn's parents select a unique leaf. Cleanse it under the Skyfall Cascade. Make a wish upon it, and then we imbue it with magic to craft an accessory. I can do that. I can make it for her. We call these guardian leaves, meant to protect a child through early childhood and carry the parents' blessings. Gala never received one, but that does not mean her parents didn't love her. I've explained this many times to the tribe, but children can be cruel. Some are jealous of her. I can understand that. Like, that's why I don't want to be like too upset at those kids. While I am very upset, it is very disrespectful to like call someone like abandoned and all that stuff, whether it's true or not. Like, it's just some things you should not mention, and there are some things that you need to be like kind about and be like graceful about. And I feel like children also should receive some grace, a little bit, but those two need to be disciplined. Because, you know, like, children don't really grasp or understand everything about emotions and stuff. So in that way, I can understand, like, I would not punish them for being jealous. I would just punish them for the words they spoke in anger. That's what I would do. Not aggressively, like, we shouldn't be unkind, but there are consequences to your actions. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? It is my failure. Please punish me. Why do you want to be punished so bad? Why didn't you make one for her? Couldn't someone else have made one? Well, there's no such precedent among the Wildborn. And if she hadn't been born under the blood moon, she wouldn't have been entrusted to me at all. What about the hunting goddess as well? I'll make one for her. You would personally create a guardian leaf for Gala? Are you saying I shouldn't? It sounds interesting. I'll try it. A guardian leaf from your own hand would be the highest honor for her. Everything I do is the highest honor for everyone, and I love that. Just kidding. Although, because she is no longer a newborn, perhaps you could ask her opinion when choosing the leaf. Yes, let's do it. I believe you'll find the perfect leaf for her. Very well, I'll do that. Where is she now? She usually rests alone in the woods west of Rathwood Grove. I'll stay here. Those two unruly children still need discipline. The only thing I'm worried about is that the Wildborn tend to be way too severe with punishment. Like, I don't want them, like, you know what I mean? Like, these are kids. They shouldn't be, like, left out into the forest and then have to fend wolves by themselves for 24 hours or something. It's basically adopting Gala 100%, and I love that. I live for it. I should go find Gala. And I'm gonna take this outfit off. I really dislike it. I'm sorry, Merlin. Your fit is not fire. It's not fire. I'm gonna change my hair too. What's the look? What's the look? We don't have many options. Should we just go orange? Let's try to match Gala. So like red, white, red, red. options. I never wore this outfit. I guess we can wear this. Let's actually change our hair. No. Can we do this? Oh, the outfits are lacking. Should we have like a Mauler outfit? I'm thinking maybe actually a Mauler look. Let me take this cape off. Those robes are cool. I'd wear them. Really, would you? They don't have fire clothes way back in the past. Yeah. This is white, but it's red. I mean, it's blue. I honestly think this is the best we're gonna get. Oh, no! You should play Dispatch? What is that? This mic stand is horrible. I need to get a new one. Please, don't fall off. Oh man. Oh. You know what? I think we're gonna have to try to come up with a makeshift solution. Should I just hold it for the rest of stream? Because this stand is terrible. It's kind of irritating me. Let's just do this outfit for now. It is not fire, but it's fine. It's like a Telltale Walking Dead game. Superheroes and cooler. Oh, I see. I did like the Walking Dead games. Is the stone pretty? Oh man, I bet you'd like it. Who's Omen? Oh, you came to find me. Are you mourning someone? Who's buried here? Is Negan in any of them? Who is Negan? I'm gonna say, who's buried here? Buried? No one's buried here. Then who's Omen? Who are you talking to just now? Oh, you misunderstood. Omen is the name I gave to this little mound. I wasn't honoring the dead. A mound has a name. Did you name it yourself? Obviously, but... Yes. Oh, classified nugget. Is there anyone called... Is it Negan? Negan in this game? I think it's spelled like this. In Dispatch? Omen is good at listening and keeping me company when I want to talk. I talk to her. offerings don't need friends, but maybe Omen is one? She listens to everything I say. Why don't offerings need friends? You really don't have any friends? I mean... Modra says, to be a worthy offering to you, I have to fill my heart only with devotion. So offerings don't need friends, and no one else is worthy of being my friend. That's crazy. She's not wrong, but sometimes I just want someone to talk to. So I found Omen. What is exactly wrong with this stand? So this stand is not really a stand. It's a boom arm that straps to the chair, like the table. Not the chair, the table. I just said the wrong word. So there's two parts that are wrong with this. First is the bottom part, which should stabilize on the thing, but I think the friction, like, it's just not enough. And then it keeps slipping off the table. To be fair, my table or my desk, where it's supposed to be attached to a desk and not really a table, and this table is made out of plastic and not wood, which is probably what this stand was made for. And the plastic it's from a Fisher Price table from the 2000s. So it's really not built for microphone arms, you know what I mean? But to be fair, the table's the one that's still here. The arm is the one that broke. So the friction isn't like the best. Like the friction pad is just, it's not the best. And then the clip itself. So there's a microphone clip that attaches to the arm, and then the microphone clip is like falling. Like it seems like my microphone is too heavy for the clip, which is weird because the clip came with the microphone. You would think it would work, right? But I think the microphone just keeps wanting to tilt downward, which makes me wonder if I should have the microphone higher so that when it tilts downward, it's in the right angle. But who knows? Regardless, I'll just buy a new stand. It shouldn't cost too much. It should be fine. I thought you'd pick a flower. A tree or a flower. I'm gonna say why a mound. I chose Omen because she tripped me so many times. I thought, this is your land. Every blade of grass, every patch of dirt carries your will. If Omen tripped me, it must mean you approved of me talking to her. That way, I can be a better offering. And hello, Bilbo! That's crazy. Even so, if Omen can't speak, she's important. Before you descended, she was the only one with me. The Omen before you is an ordinary mound of earth. It's hard to imagine how lonely someone must be to call such a place a friend. A few wildflowers bloom on top. Looking closer, you notice the flowers and the stone Gala placed form a smiling face, missing just one more eye. In an instant, you make up your mind. You decide to place another stone to complete the smiling face. Dime? What are you implying? Just kidding. I love my table. I love this table. I've had it for so long, and it works perfectly. It holds my computer. My entire computer fits on here. No problems. I'm not sure a desk could handle. A modern desk, I'm not sure could handle what I need it to handle. But this Fisher Price lasts me like 3 moves. 3 moves. It's still with me through thick and thin. Omen may not speak, but perhaps she could still answer Gala in her own way. Gala, wait here for me. Huh? You're not taking me with you? Pretty stone. This stone will be Omen's other eye. All these moments will become so emotional when we part ways. Ah, no! But yeah. Gala is such a good character. Look, Omen's smiling at you. Smiling. Omen, are you smiling at me? Omen must be glad to hear you talk. I understand. This must be your will. I feel so bad. I'm happy. Being able to meet you and serve by your side is the greatest joy of my life. Thank you, Magister. Oh, don't thank me yet. There's one more thing I want to show you. Could it be? You prepared something else for me. Follow me and you'll see. Follow me and you'll see. Follow, 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 follow. But the truth is hard to swallow. Follow me. Okay. Where are we going? To a grove of tall, lush trees. Go to the forest. How's it going? Enjoying the gaming? 100%. We're having a great time. We're right now is kind of like the chill in the game, but like we literally just caused a giant flood to wipe out a city by accident like 2 seconds ago. So right now we're kind of chilling, but like this is a calm before the storm. I just know it. We're already near the Skyfall altar. Why are we here? Pick a leaf you like and pluck it. A leaf? What are we doing? You'll understand soon. Don't ask too much. This is divine will. Yes. Gala cranes her neck, scanning branch after branch. Finally, her eyes land on a single leaf clinging to a bare, lonely branch. And hello, Snuggie, how you doing? Is this leaf alright? As long as you like it. Of course. Why did you choose that one? Then, what now? Follow me. We're going to Skyfall Altar. Okay. Mojo said the leaf must be cleansed here. I'm gonna fight this guy because he's triggering me. No big deal. Just flooded an entire city, literally. And now we're chilling. What is this? Grants 200 energy efficiency. Ultimates execute enemy with this much. Each ultimate. Okay. Floor belt will be fine.
Let's begin our lesson.
I just have to make. Hi, Anime Rebecca. I'm doing wonderful. How are you, Bean? And hello, Bean. The other Bean, because now there's two Beans. Floorbell can clear anything. Unless it's like ignore physical damage, then that's a problem.
Everyone's doing great.
The Skyfall Cascade. Have you thought of our daughter's name? Shia. Sounds like the wind brushing through the tree. Good, then Shia will be the name inscribed on the golden leaf. A guardian leaf? You had me pick this leaf. Are you gonna make one for me? So you've guessed it. Yes, this is a surprise. Everyone has one. You should too. Thank you. I'll wash it. I can't let you use your own hands. Washing your own leaf isn't tradition. Don't touch it. This is divine will. I'll handle this part. She chose the leaf because it was leaning to the most separated branch of the tree. She felt it was also lonely, just like her. I knew that. That's why I didn't ask. But like I had that feeling. I didn't want to like put her on the spot, you know? Because I know if I was thinking that and I chose this like lonely leaf, I wouldn't, to be honest, because then I would think the branch is lonely without the leaf, you know? But if I did, if I did do that, I wouldn't want someone to like dig in and like tell me everything. You know what I mean? Like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Like, I don't want it to be an interrogation. Like, if she tells me something, I want it to be from her own heart. You know what I mean? I understand. Thank you. Let's go find a good spot to wash the leaf. The next step is to make a wish. That's up to Gala. Please, there must be something I can help with. Do you need me for anything? I need you to make a wish. A wish only you can make. A wish? A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. The music sounds nice, 100%. But I'm not a newborn anymore. I don't need blessings for infants. Then wish for your future self. Wish for that little Gala you once were. Wish for whatever you'd like. So it's basically asking, do I want to wish for the past, present, or future? I feel like sometimes you need to take care of your younger self and admit like you had like problems and that you're working through them. So I want her to wish for that little Gala. Just like, it's like when you buy a toy that you've had or wanted when you were younger. That's to heal your like inner child. It's not because you need that thing, but it's because you want that thing and you couldn't have it. Like for me, that was Commerce Partner. I could not afford buying a Commerce Partner in Mabby, but when I finally had my own adult money to do so, you best believe that was like my first Mabby purchase. Wish for the little Gala you once were. Really? Of course. In my name, I grant it. I understand. Then I'll make my wish. I just really hope she doesn't wish something like, I want to be with the hunting goddess forever, because that's going to be like a really awkward moment. Gala closes her eyes devoutly and makes her wish. In the moment, you see her not as an offering, but as a lonely girl longing for companionship. You don't know what she wishes for, but it must be something precious, a wish filled with all her heart. Now you must seal that wish into the guardian leaf with your magic. The final step for the guardian leaf is complete. Time to give it to Gala. Gala clutches the guardian leaf like a lifeline, as if holding onto the lingering warmth of your magic. A guardian leaf. I finally have my own guardian leaf. I will always protect you. No one will dare call you abandoned again. Why bring this? Like, I don't want to bring this up. Like, definitely this is like what's on my heart. But like, if I said that, no one will call you abandoned again. She's gonna have this beautiful memory tainted by the memory of being called abandoned. This is your guardian leaf given by a goddess. I'm not gonna say this either because we all know this is not true. I will always protect you. This is a precious gift from you. With this leaf near me, it feels like you're always here, protecting me. Thank you. No matter where you go, no matter if you're beside me or far away, I'll always follow you and serve you with a devoted heart. Forever and ever, it will never change. We love Gala in this house. We love Gala. You crafted a guardian leaf for Gala, making up for what she was denied. From now on, no one would dare call her abandoned child again. I'm kind of remembering that we stopped the selection process. So we didn't have like a little clean wrap up that we would have had earlier, remember? Because normally like when that choice is done, it will be like, oh, 47% of people chose this, you know? So that means that section didn't wrap up yet. I'm just waiting for like that moment when the real hunting goddess shows up like, bro, what? Alright, UJ, alright. Oh, did it freeze? Okay, good, thank goodness. I really don't like it when AFK Journey freezes. That's like my main issue. Like, you seem troubled. Not anymore, I'm feeling pretty good. After the flood. Hey, you've been out of sorts ever since we returned to Rathwood Grove. Is it something I did? Or would a big celebration cheer you up? It's not you. Nothing to do with the Wildborn. Then, is this about the flood in Halia? I don't like the people of Halia. They don't deserve your pity. And the flood wasn't your doing. You don't need to blame yourself. I mean, true. But Gala, you're not supposed to know that. You're supposed to think that was my divine will, remember? So she clocked it. She clocked it in the end. But I do wish she had a little bit more pity for the people of Halia, but at the same time they did try to sacrifice her, so I'm really not complaining. I'm not complaining. I just feel sad because I don't know, when I see a child be like, oh yeah, those people don't deserve your pity. No, like everybody, like nobody should die. Like that's so sad, and I wish she would feel a little bit bad for that. But at the same time, they did try to sacrifice her, so I can understand why she's angry. Morgan said his magic circle will suppress the curse of the fallen god and ease the drought, but it must have failed. Still doesn't explain the storm. Still doesn't explain the rain. Merlin and Morgan said it's because the god of the harvest has grown more corrupted. Are you starting to wonder? Why stop there? You suspect Merlin and Morgan Say what's on your mind. Merlin and Morgan, I don't trust them. They were the ones who proposed the ritual, and they were the ones who designed it. What if the magic circle was meant to cause a flood? I doubt it. I mean, in a way, it was your doing. We activated it, then Seraphil's curse worsened. But yeah, we weren't actually doing it, but still. Yeah, we were only less than 1/3 of the equation. We didn't make the spell. We didn't approve the spell. We didn't test the spell. We were less than 1/3. We just happened to be one of the people that they selected who had strong magic ability. So I don't really blame myself. Like, I don't. Like, to a degree, yeah, but it's not about blame. It's more about, like, sorrow of life lost. I don't blame myself, though. Like, personally. I don't think anybody should blame themselves. Like, I don't think Merlin or Morgan should blame themselves, because they did the best that they could with the knowledge that they had in that moment. And they meant to do something good. And what they did actually did succeed. It wasn't their fault. It was the Seraphil who is at fault here. So I don't think Morgan, Merlin, or me should be, like, nervous or sad because of something we did. We did what we were supposed to do. That's what I mean, like, survivor's guilt, and, like, not everything needs to be blamed on someone. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. But I do think we should, like, be sad for life lost. That's where I am. Yeah, UJ. Again, I don't blame myself. The reason that they suffered was not because of me. It was because of Seraphil. They'd have no reason to do that, but Merlin said it would be fine. Can't believe I misjudged. I'd say they have no reason to do that. If you're still worried about the magic circle's effect, we could test it again. Raffwood Grove has never had drought. The god of harvest corruption can't reach us here. This is a perfect place to test the magic circle. You're clever. What if it causes another flood? I can't risk your lives. I'm gonna say you're clever. We can try near the riverbank. Even if a flood comes, the valley is deep, the terrain is open, and the river has plenty of outlets. We can handle it. If it means seeing you smile again, the Wildborn would risk anything, and I believe it. Like, they're kind of hardcore. Thank you, Gala. This is why you're my emissary. Just don't take it too literally. I low-key kind of... I wasn't thinking this before, but I'm low-key thinking about it, because I am a little bit concerned about how... how literal the Wildborn take it. But I'm just gonna say thank you, Gala. Alright, then let's do it. But I don't remember Morgan's magic circle design. Might have to stop by the Arcane Council first. Let's go. They're not around anyway. What do you mean they're not around? Okay. Come on, let's go to the Arcane Council. There's a lot of stuff here. Tons of books. Where would the magic circle design even be? Anything but sacrificing everyone. Enough sacrifices. Exactly, UJ. I am done with the sacrifices. We don't need any more. Just check everything. Remember to keep things clean. I wish we literally just asked Morgan and Marilyn. Like, that would be easier. You know, like, why must we sneak around and do all of this when we could literally just ask them? We actually ended in good standing, right? Like, we did nothing wrong. All three of us, technically, we're all Gucci. We should all still be a part of the team and work together to, like, fix and figure out what went wrong. All right. Check the journal. After the foot of the colossal mountain guarded by Misarte lies a small human town called Theta. Theta is backed by mountains surrounded by water on 3 sides. Rugged terrain makes it unfit for normal settlements, but the people here built hollow wood platforms for their homes. Most platforms rise 2 or 3 men high. During Mist Cloud month, the rainy season, the water raises about half a man's height. People here call it Miracle of the Gods of Earth and River. In my view, Misarte only wishes to keep the mountain in peace. She dwells far from the other gods, longing for tranquility in all her deeds. If all gods were like this, the world would know no disasters. Life would be free of suffering. What a beautiful thought. Merlin. Mist Vine Month in Sita. This is Merlin's journal. Looks like a travel log. You think the magic circle design might be in here? Flip through a few more pages. The entries are detailed, recording Merlin's journey across Asperia. You can tell she really cares about this land, but unfortunately, there's no mention of any magic circle. So it must be recorded elsewhere. Huh? That's the golden gift you brought when you first ascended. You mean the wheat? Golden gift? You look where Gala is pointing and see the wheat seeds on the table. Besides looking dull and shriveled, there's no trace of your magic. Clearly, these seeds aren't from the wheat stock you brought. These are not my wheat stock. Wheat stock? Wheat is a Halia thing. They once forced the people of Meyerhold to farm it. Must have come from Halia. Maybe Merlin was studying it. There's a scroll next to it. I've got writing. It's got writing. Want to see? You take the scroll Gala hands you. The tidy handwriting is clearly from Merlin the First, because Morgan, obvious. It's so funny. Like, oh, it's good handwriting, therefore it's Merlin's. Does that imply that Morgan's handwriting is trash? That scroll looks so tiny. Experiment notes on transplanting Halia wheat. Since the fall of the god of harvest, wheat can no longer grow near Halia. Testing required in areas less affected by the god's fall, such as near the something rift. Result: wheat still failed to grow. Also, signs of needle locusts spotted near the rift confirms the corruption is spreading from the god's fall. Consider bringing wheat to the Raffwood Grove for further testing. The later notes include data from several batches of wheat. Sadly, none of them survived, and there's no mention of magic circle. Do you say data or data? I'm just curious, because everyone I talk to says something different. Is it data? Is it data? For me, it's literally just whatever comes to mind first while I'm reading. Is it data or data? Morgan's just too lazy to write in good handwriting. LOL! Long as it's understandable to him, it's enough. To be honest, that's me too. And hello, Voodoo Gaming! Welcome in! I appreciate you. I'm also, like, I do kind of write in hieroglyphics. And, sometimes if I know what I'm writing, I will literally, like, I have my own shorthand. So if you try to look at my notes, I actually did this one time. So I was in class one day, and I was taking notes. And I take very good notes, word for word. I do things quickly. And I type very, very fast, actually. And, the reason I can type super quickly and have, like, a word for word transcript is because I shorthand a lot. But because of that, one time one of my friends who knows, not my friends, but, like, one of my classmates, they were like, oh, can I use your notes, please? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure, 100%. So, like, I print out a copy of it, and then I hand it to them, and they look at me, and they give it right back, and they're like, sorry, I don't know how to read this. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know how to read it? And then I grab it, and I look at it, and I realize that, yeah, only I can read it. It is wild. Morgan is so relatable to us in many ways. I love that. I actually do like Morgan a little bit. I don't dislike him, but I don't feel like we've seen him enough. So I feel like I need to see him more before I really decide if I like his personality or not. And how are you doing, Voodoo? One thing is clear. Merlin the First never got a chance to try planting wheat in wild-born lands. This was Merlin's wheat. So it really is wheat from Halia. Merlin once said that when the god of harvest fell, he put a curse on all crops. If that's true, why is she still trying to plant them? Maybe she wanted to save Halia, to stop war. She really does care about the people of Halia, 100%. And that's why I like Merlin, because she is compassionate towards all people. And hello, Ace! Welcome in! I was just in your stream. You know, I was surprised to see that you were not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I was like, oh, it's like first-person shooter. Okay, Ace. Okay, get those kills. Let me chill. But we, Wildborn, were never given them our land. Oh, yeah. Actually, I kind of want to try. It might grow somewhere else. She's so distraught. Look at this face. She's like, no, we're not growing Halia's crops in our land. I will be tomorrow. Good to know. What time do you normally start? I wish to make up for the flood. We could use the food to make Halia yield. To yield? I'm gonna say I wish to make up for the flood. If that's what you want, I know what to do. Don't worry, I'll carry out your divine will and take the wheat back to Raffwood Grove. I wonder if what she's gonna say. Is she gonna say like, this is the, what was it, the hunting goddess's like divine will? Is she gonna say something like that? Well, I gotta go. Have a good one. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Brony. Have a great one. Anywhere from 1 to 3 p.m. Sounds good. Gala's like, excuse me? She's like, never will we yield. I'm like, I want to grow it. What? I could see the distraught in her eyes. Yes, I do wish the Wildborn had a teeny bit more compassion. But I understand why they don't, because, you know, they were attacked. We've already gone through all the notes and scrolls on the table. Nothing here mentions the magic circle. Just those scrolls piled to the corner left. But they're in a mess. Doesn't seem like anything important will be kept among them. There's nowhere else to check. It's just distraction. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I have 3 days off this week, so I got plenty of time to stream. Ayy! Are you gonna stream tomorrow then? Yeah, they have their own reasons for hating the Halians, so it's understandable. 100%. Like, the only real aggressors here are the Halians. I wonder how different things would have been if the Halians had asked the Wildborn for help. Could they have been friends now? Right. That's our only lead now. I wonder if she's gonna try to like deceive the other Wildborn and be like, yeah, this is what she wants. This is what the hunting goddess wants. Or she's gonna be like, we're gonna show those Halians we know better. Oh, I love this. Oh wait, no, I still love this because this is a little bit, well, I mean, it's not crazy, but huh? Where's the other? Is this 2? Oh, this is 3. Oh, okay, I was like, what? Okay. 2. Break my heart. Break it till it falls apart. This can't be real. This can't be right. And sleep he sang to me. In dreams he came. Oh, this is also 3? I thought this was 2. Okay, so these are all 3. Let me figure this out. Hold on. Are these supposed to go in the middle then? No, because this is leaving too much space right there. No, too much space right here. Not enough space right there. Not enough space. What? It must be space for 3 of these to go in. So like this is acceptable. What? Oh. There's 4 of these. What? I'm confused. Hold on, I need to... Normally, I don't really have this much problem with this puzzle, but... What? Huh. There cannot be. Oh, wait. There. That has to been the worst puzzle like I've ever done. And it wasn't even that hard. It was like 5 pieces, and I struggled so much with that for some reason. Maybe I'm sleep deprived. Hey, you got it. Yeah, we got it in the end. I didn't expect her to be buried. Okay, so I actually forgot to read that part. I found the magic circle design. I didn't expect it to be buried in the mess of scrolls. The old scroll shows the exact pattern you once drew in Halia. You stare at it again and again. You'll never forget that shape or the storm that followed. If we would never forget it, why did we need to go through the effort to find the design? We could have just, you know what I mean? Like, you obviously forgot it, or we wouldn't be here. Oops, I actually forgot to read that too. Magic circle scroll. Below the magic circle is a line of small, messy text. The handwriting is nothing like Merlin the First's. You stare at it a long time before you can make it out. LOL. Magic circle design. Primary circle suppresses the corruption of the god of harvest. Secondary weather magic induces light rainfall to alleviate drought and desertification in Halia. For some reason, the more you look at the writing, the more it reminds you of Morgan's messy hair. I like his hair. Maybe handwriting really does reflect the person. That's crazy. I hope that my handwriting doesn't reflect my person, to be honest. Like, there's a reason I type and not write. Is something wrong? You've been staring at it for a while. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm deciphering Morgan's handwriting. Huh? That squiggle is writing? Can't make out a thing. Anyway, nothing unusual so far. Then let's return to Raffwood Grove and test it again. But Morgan said the circle has to be deployed in 3 places and activated simultaneously by 3 powerful mages. You're definitely powerful enough. You, me, we still need 1 more. Wait, me? I count? Of course you do. You're my emissary. I'm honored. For the 3rd, we can ask Modra. She's a priestess. She knows magic. That's a good point, but at the same time, no, they literally... Divine power and magic are viewed as 2 different things here. Why are we assuming that Modra has magic? Because she's a priestess, not a mage. But let's figure it out. Yes, she'll do. I can't think of anyone better. Then let's go find her in Raffwood Grove. Let's go find Modra. There she is, in the plaza. But how was stream, Ace? What was your final... Any final good moves? I don't even know what I'm saying. Glory to the wild moon. Alas, hunting goddess, I've been waiting to hear your divine will. Modra, she wishes to test magic circle. We need your help. Of course. It would be my greatest honor. So, what would you have me do, hunting goddess? Command your faithful servant as you wish. Explain how to set up the magic circle. To think, someone like me working side with the wild moon. I must record this. Great hunting goddess. Where shall we place the 3 circles? Right. That's what I'm saying, UJ. So it's interesting that we automatically assumed Modra had magic. At least, like, Gala assuming that she has magic is kind of crazy for me. Because she had no idea what the concept of magic was until we came along. And now suddenly Modra has magic? It's gonna be Master Duel tomorrow since October 28th update is coming with a new pack. Oh, fun! What kind of cards? Is there a new archetype or is it just new cards? New Dragon Maid, new burger. Ooh! As in Hungry Burger? Like the Noblesse? Or just burger in general? You look at her devout expression and suddenly recall the flood that once drowned Halia. Will the storm come again? You're unsure. Should you warn her about what could happen or keep it to yourself? Warn. Always warn. Hunting goddess? Be honest with Modra. Hide the risk of flooding. Be honest. It could cause a storm? Yes. Even Merciful has troubled by that very possibility. O exalted herdmaster, you need not fear. The Wildborn stand ready to give everything, even our lives in your name. This is why Wildborn are too much sometimes. At the same time, so for anyone who doesn't know, I value loyalty a lot. And I love that they're very loyal, but at the same time, it's too much. It's too much. You should not be okay with just giving your life for a random experiment. Maybe she thought that because Modra serves the head priest of the hunting goddess? Perhaps. But if I may be so bold, my goddess, to preserve your divine might for generations to come, I beg of you, place the circle outside of Rathwood Grove. Place it downstream. That's acceptable. Rathwood Grove will be safe. I say that's acceptable, because why am I fighting with her? I'm gonna be like, like, why would I be like, no, it has to be here with all of the people? Like, that's crazy. The Wildborn will never forget your mercy and grace. Gala and I will accompany you downstream. I'll lead the way. Ooh, we got a new waypoint. We're far enough from Rathwood Grove. We can set the circles by the river. If we place them close together, will the range shrink? Probably. Only one way to find out. I'll head to the riverbank. Modra, you stand by the tree. You please stand between us and guide the ritual. Understood. Yeah, we definitely can't handle another flood now. Absolutely not. Honestly, I would have preferred to talk with, alright, the circle set. Great hunting goddess, I beg your blessing. I would have honestly preferred to have communicated with Morgan and Merlin first and see what their thoughts were. You know, like, where did you experiment? How were you so sure this was going to work? And stuff like that. And then that way we can, you know, like, gauge a little bit. The Nouvelle Burger and the new Pendulum Monster 2. Ayy! We love to hear it. I love Hungry Burger. I always loved Hungry Burger. That's why Nouvelle came kind of like out of left field for me. Like, I was shocked when Nouvelles came out. Or when I heard of Nouvelles. Nouvelles? I don't even know. Is it even pronounced like that? But I actually feel like we've already talked about this. And I was wrong, but I forgot what the right pronunciation was. Is it novel? I don't know. Please forgive this old one. After the flood. Great Wild Moon, I beg your blessing. I've never done this before. The pattern is drawn, but my power is weak. I can't activate the magic circle on my own. I'm just an elected official here. I can't make decisions by myself. From Nightmare Before Christmas. I beg of you, please, lend me a little of your divine strength. Lucky I'm the one you asked. You're helping me, I don't mind. Alright. You wave your hand and cast a simple spell, boosting Modra's magic with ease. Of course, it's only temporary. A miracle, a true miracle. Oh great goddess, I shall sing your praises for the rest of my days. You already do. You already do, Modra. No time for hymns. Focus. Hold yourself to that promise. I'm gonna say no time for hymns. Focus. Yes. Activate the circle. It's raining. It's raining rain. Hallelujah. Just a light drizzle. No sign it'll get worse. Seems Merlin and Morgan were right. We may have misjudged the arcane console. Told you Merlin wasn't to blame. Finally, some relief. Forgive my boldest hunting goddess. But wasn't the flood in Halia your divine punishment? And this fall of the god of harvest, what is that? Let me explain it, Modra. The flood in Halia. What was all that about? I'll explain. I'll explain it then. Long ago there lived... No. Actually, I'll explain it then is... Problems, I got lots of problems. I'm always soaked to the skin. Life is cold and damp when you live beneath the cloud. The patter of the rain is deafeningly loud when all you do is drip. No one wants you around. My problem, Halia, god of harvest. As Modra watches in confusion, Gala begins recounting your time in Mirehold and Halia. Also, archetype is getting new support, BES. What is that? Also, a very interesting trap card comes out with a pack, Songs of Dominators. That sounds interesting. That sounds cool. It sounds cool, which is the only reason I like it. But what does it do? When she finishes, Modra finally exhales in relief. To think the god they worshipped, fallen, corrupted, and it was that god who brought the flood to punish them. This is justice. Surely, my goddess, you must feel the same way. Excuse me? Do I look pleased to you? Oh right, you hate Halia. I feel like it's kind of unfair whenever you say something like, oh, do I look like this? Or would I do this? So we had opportunities before. I didn't mention it last time. But last option with Modra was, one of them was like, if I knew, would I be asking you? With like Gorganna. And I don't really like those answers because they come off as kind of like pointed and a little bit aggressive. Modra's on our side. We want to treat her with kindness, respect. I think it's fair to have like, excuse me? Like, it's more like shocked. Like, what? What? Aliens are greedy and deceitful. They stole our land and butchered our kin. That's why their god abandoned them. Incorrect, but also correct at the same time. Because yeah, they did do all of that stuff, and I'm not even mad at the... I'm not mad at the Wildborn. Because they were done dirty. The Wildborn have remained humble, devout, and loyal. That's why we were blessed by a goddess as wise, mighty, and merciful as you. Gala, please make her stop. Oh no, here she goes again. I'm not gonna say Gala. Like, I don't want to bring Gala into this. Like, let's just say, oh no, here she goes again. Modra, I still have Halia's wheat seeds. You and Merlin both wanted to try growing them here in Raftwood Grove. Now that it's raining, maybe it's worth a shot. Halia's wheat? Yes, Merlin recovered it from Halia. She said that when the god of harvest fell, he put a curse on all crops. Halia's wheat could no longer grow, which caused their famine. Merlin wanted to see if it would grow here in Raftwood Grove to break the curse. Absolutely not. We will not allow that mage to grow human crops on Wildborn's sacred soil. What if I plant it? You can use food to make Halia yield. I'm gonna say, what if I planted it? If it's the will of the herdmaster, then of course we obey. That's the crazy thing. Like, they're so against Halia, but if I say it, it's cool. It's chill. I like Modra. Her character is also well written. Is written well in most part. I agree. I think Modra is a good character. And I feel like she's doing the best she can with her position. Like, surely they didn't like Gala. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, surely they would have, because they have issues with like her hair color, her everything, you know? But Modra still went out of her way to like kind of take care of Gala. And, you know, I appreciate that. So, according to the mage from Halia, the wheat is corrupted by the fallen god of harvest. Before planting, we might need some holy water to cleanse it. It's easy to make. Just mix prismatic cacao and the dust of trick feather into night dew. That's crazy. No, you're not going to make me do a potion mini game. Are you really going to make me do that? They're all pretty common materials. I happen to have some with me, but we'll need divine power to finish the brew. I'll do it. How do you normally do this? Great hunting goddess, grant us holy water to help cleanse the wheat seeds. Holy water, mix prismatic cacao, trick feather dust, and into night dew. I don't want to do this. I don't like the potion mini game. As long as you have no monsters in the grave, you can activate it from They hand to negate the activation of a monster effect. No monsters in the grave. Oh, that's interesting. I'm thinking Maldoshe. I'm thinking that's actually kind of juicy because we almost never have monsters in the graveyard. You can activate it to act. Ooh, and that's a trap card you said? Ooh, I also have a trap that I'm trying to get rid of, so I think that might be a good replacement. Infuse divine power to purify. Infuse divine power to purify into crystal clear water. Okay, it was prismatic. This. A short while later. Dull wheat seeds. Merlin the First once attempted planting Halian wheat elsewhere, but the results were not promising. The seeds are purified. I'll handle the planting. Oh, I have food! Wait, because my stomach was hurting because I was hungry. And I'm like, what happened? Like, where's my food? What's going on? And now I just remembered that I have a whole, like, wrap thing. This is beautiful. This is such good news. And if you have a trap in the grave, you can go into your deck to get Dominus trap card. Interesting. You try to accelerate their growth with magic, but the wheat doesn't sprout. Oh, nothing. Even here in Rathwood Grove, Halia's wheat refuses to grow. I've heard that every god commands a different domain. The god of harvest, he governed all crop growth. If that mage Merlin was right, then it makes sense the seeds won't grow. Even the herdmaster's blessed holy water couldn't break the curse. That can't be good. There goes the plan to end this war with wheat. We're left with Merlin's final plan. You mean god slaying, kill the god of harvest? That's crazy. Oh, you'd really go that far? You'd fight another god to protect the wildborn and stop Halia? Modra, sure. How did we ever earn the favor of the goddess like you? Oh, mighty wild moon, I, Modra, swear again, with all my heart and soul, I pledge myself to you, my life, my loyalty, all of it, to see your divine will done. Me too. I'll give everything for you. May the wild moon forever bask in your grace. Modra's praise rings in your ears, but your mind has already drifted somewhere else. If Halia's wheat was cursed by a fallen god, what about the wheat you brought from the far future? You'd love to try planting it to see if it's any different, but you can't. Not now. You need the wheat. It's your only ticket home. A few tiny seeds. Maybe they could bring peace to Halia and the Wildborn. But not yet. You'll wait until Merlin the First finds a way to send you back to the future. And hopefully, that day isn't too far off. But if you have activated it from your hand, you can't activate the effects of all monsters in... Huh? You can't activate the effects of all monsters in the hand graveyard and banishment until the end of the next turn. Fair, okay. With Gala and Modra's help, you confirm that the magic circles provided by Merlin the First and Morgan were sound, and that wheat seeds cursed by fallen gods couldn't grow in Wildborn lands. That was actually, I like these prerequisites more than the ones we did in Halia. I feel like we're getting actually more story, or maybe I'm just in a better mood today than I was before. No, don't want to leave, not without Gala. If you're tired, Herdmaster, please rest for a while. Halia's plight. Ooh, why is it kind of lagging? Like, it's kind of lagging. The image of the flooded Halia. Oh, you toss and turn in bed until last sleep fade. Whoa, that was quick. I'm here, Herdmaster. You were sweating a lot earlier. Were you having a nightmare? I dreamed of Halia. I dreamed of heavy rains and rising floods. In Halia? Yes. It's fine. No need to worry. But why? The The Halians attacked us, invaded our land. The flood is their punishment. Why do you pity them? Because they're people! I helped activate the magic circle. Innocents died in that flood. Exactly. I can sense your guilt. I don't feel guilt. I feel sorrow. Those are two different emotions. Do you wish to see Halia yourself? Yeah, I told you, you will love these side quests. These are more important than the main story. Just, it doesn't have the voice acting. Yeah, that's fair. This is actually much better than the ones in Halia. Because the ones in Halia, it was just like, oh, like, I don't care. Instead of 3 prerequisite quests, because I feel like that one was to show that there are different kinds of ailments going on in Halia, with like the sick boy and the old man who gave Gala the like food, because it was to show and establish that not all people in Halia are evil. I feel like we could have, you know, like, I feel like there could have been a different way, you know what I mean? So when do we learn who sabotaged the magic circle? Nobody sabotaged the magic circle. So the magic circle was actually perfect. The problem was that after we activated it, the god of harvests, Seraphiel, their curse got worse. Because the magic circle's effect was only to cause rain. Not to break the curse. It was just to cause rain. So Seraphiel, like, put, like, their own, like, safeguard onto the curse. You gotta get going. Take care and have a good rest of stream. Thanks so much for stopping in, Ace. I'm gonna have to try to pop in tomorrow if I finish work early enough. For your stream, I'm curious. You're coming with me? Thank you, Gala. Time to see it with our own eyes. It is my duty and my honor. Even with all the hatred between us and the Halians, I'll go if it brings you comfort. That's so sweet. I'll go to Halia with you. Why have you stopped? Is something wrong? The Halians won't be happy to see us. Perseus should still be in the city. We have to blend in. This means disguises. Ooh, please let there be a juicy disguise. Please, let it be cute. Not, oh no, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably gonna be armor. But if we do get the wristbands and the like the gladiator boots, that might actually be kind of worth it. I wish they were separate pieces though, not all like body. But let's see. But my ears and tails are not easy to hide. I can use my divine power. I'll take care of it. Of course. With a quick spell, you disguise both yourself and Gala as regular Halians. Are we not even gonna get a new outfit? That is crazy. I did not want to see her without her tail and ears. For some reason, she looks so different to me, it doesn't even look like the same character. We really look like Halians now. We should be safe to enter the city now. That feels like a whole other character. Enter Halia. That's an order directly from the Regulus. I'm sorry, Regulus. But why? If we don't help those civilians now, they'll die. My apologies, Regulus Abundius. The rain's still pouring and the flood could rise again at any moment. I have to prioritize your safety. Our soldiers are already out assisting the victims. Please, it's not safe to stay here. We should head to higher ground. The soldiers! They're all deployed outside the city. There's hardly anyone left here to help. I don't need your protection, but they do. I am their Regulus, and I have a duty to protect them. Honestly, that's the most like in-clutch thing this guy has ever said. They slapped her head into a generic NPC's body, literally. I think that's why it feels so out of place. And shrunk some of her features. I feel like, I don't know, like her ears especially, her not having those ears are kind of crazy. It's not bad, but I have to get used to it, you know. I'm sorry, Regulus Abandius. I cannot carry that out. Regulus Hernius. Oh, that sounds crazy. Herenius. Final command was to keep you safe. I'll not go against his last will. If something happened to you, stop using my father's name as an excuse to ignore my orders. I'm the Regulus now. It's my orders you should be following. He's kind of right there. Regulus Abundius. If you won't obey, I'll have Perseus replace you. If that's the price of keeping you safe, so be it. Even if it means going to prison. Whoa! That's loyal. Like, that's loyal. It's weirdly cute, right? I think I need to get used to it and look at it a little bit more. Why won't he follow the Regulus' orders? He believes Abundius is still too young to lead. Who are you? How dare you disrespect the Regulus? Enough, seize them. I am not afraid of you. I am afraid of no Regulus. These are his father's special guards. They obviously like him a lot. And like, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate, because sometimes with kids, you cannot do everything they want. You know, sometimes stay strong, keep your focus. They're losing, I'm sorry. You cannot do everything a child wants all the time. Of course you want to do everything to make them happy, but it is not possible every time. You know what I mean? So I can understand why he would just not listen to the Regulus. Who are you? What do you want? I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of you. You should be. Your guard started this. Didn't you say you wanted to punish him? You were the one speaking ill of me earlier. Don't those who insult the Regulus deserve to be punished? Being the Regulus means holding great power. But abusing that power, that's the worst of all. I haven't. I've always treated people fairly. I even sent my own guards to help civilians. I do feel like we are kind of focusing on the wrong thing because he wanted to do what was right. He is kind of temperamental, but he's a kid. You spoke ill of me. I couldn't let that slide. Mr. Bacchus taught me that the Regulus' authority shall never be challenged. Yes, he is loyal, but not blindly loyal, which is necessary in certain situations, especially with such young ruler. Oh, 100% UJ. 100%. And it's good. It is good to have, like, as you said, with, like, not blindly loyal, like the Wild Moon, they're, like, the Wildborn, I mean, they're all, like, too much. Like, it's too much. But here it's fine, actually. Leave it. This isn't our concern. Hey, wait a moment. You beat my guard. That means you're stronger than he is. So why don't you be my new guards? I thought you said you didn't need protection. Okay, that was quick. I mean, I'm not looking to get hurt. I just don't want to let my father down. And that's like one thing we have to consider. You know, like, kids have like deeper reasons to doing things. It doesn't mean, like, we need to teach them that certain actions are incorrect, like attacking random bystanders. But the source of why they did what they did, not wanting to let their father down, that's valid. Well, I do have somewhere to be, and I need you to watch my back. I won't be your guard, and neither will my master. You're supposed to answer yes, will do, or as you wish, Regulus. You're not making any sense. Now you're the ones who don't make sense. Fine, if you won't come, I'll go alone. But don't just stand there. Go help someone else. That's an order. He actually left alone. Let's follow and see. Why can't we just leave him like this? We can't leave him like this. But he has no respect for you. I don't like him. I'm still mixed on him. Like, I don't know if I like him or not, because he is a child in a place of authority, and that's kind of weird. Like, it really is. I don't really care what the reasoning is. Like, it really shouldn't be that way. He's still the ruler of Halia. If anything happens to him, it could throw the city into chaos. I understand. For now, we need to keep him safe. Alright, let's follow him. Follow Abundius. Hey, you over there. You're going the wrong way. Here we are. Wait outside. Moments later, the door swings open. Abundius steps out dressed in commoner clothes. Why does he just have that? At the same time, he hauls a large bundle out of the room. This is heavier than I thought. Come help me with this. I'm heading out. What's in it? What's in it? What's in it? That's the point of the thing, not to know. That's my secret. Hey, what are you? Gala opens the bundle, revealing a surprising amount of bread and clothing tucked inside. Food, clothes. Are you running away? You're leaving Halia? Running away? Halia is the city of my father, built, and that's where I belong. Are you done? Then hand it back. Then why change your clothes? Running around like this will just get your guards in trouble. Perseus is basically his older brother figure. Perseus obey him but also correct his mistake, which is exactly what he needs at his age. Faithful companions who can point out his mistakes as well. 100%. My problem is that he shouldn't be a ruler at all. But I do like that Perseus does kind of like say things. Obviously he cannot say everything because he's in a position of power. As in, basically Abundius here is basically Perseus's boss. That could get him in severe trouble, you know. So I understand why Perseus can't say everything, because he could lose his life, you know, like. But at the same time, I do appreciate that he does kind of teach Abundius some things. I am traveling in what's it called? In disguise. Yes, that's it. I'm traveling in disguise, but he's a good kid. Like, I feel like he's genuinely a good character with, like, good wishes. But your guards don't follow your orders. What good is a letter? Who says they won't follow my orders? I still have some authority in certain matters. You, tall one, I hereby name you captain of my guards. Now act like it and keep the short one in line. Tall one, are you talking to me? Since when was I made captain? Yes, you. When the Regulus gives an order, you follow it. Now, grab the bundle and follow me. Everything's spilled out of the bundle. We should pack it up first. Pack it up. Let's pack it up. Let's pack it up. Fine. Just hurry and get it sorted. We love the sorting minigame. Hopefully I can redeem myself. Actually, there's no redemption to be had. It's very simple. Ready? Then let's go. Child, where are you? Sura, come help me pull Vabin up. Hurry, someone needs help. Good thing I ran when I did. Let go of me, my wife needs me. Doesn't this guy have Abundius's hair, basically? This guy? No, it's different, it's different. Thank you for not leaving me behind. I really thought I was going to drown. Save your breath. Spit the water first. It's freezing. If my clothes weren't soaked, I'd wrap you in them. It's okay. We're lucky to even have somewhere dry to sit. Halia is full of people like them. Floods, rain. When will it end? Let's focus on the things we can still help. It'll stop eventually. Right. The living come first. Hand me some of the clothes we brought. That should help them stay warm. So that's what this is about. He just wants to help. Finally, some warmth. Thank you. Thank you for your generosity. I never thought I'd meet people this kind in times like these. Yeah, ever since the drought and famine, we've had to trade everything just to eat. I haven't worn warm clothes like this in ages. Warm clothes like this. And hi, Power Bros, welcome in. Actually, it's just a face as the king. There are people in Shadow actually governing most things, and Abundius is basically like approving their choices without having any significant power to oppose. Oh, okay, I see. So he's like a figurehead. But he still has a little bit of authority, which I personally don't like that at all. If it was pure figurehead with like him not doing anything but like, you know, learning and doing like kid stuff, then okay, and then use him as a figurehead, like, oh yeah, you know, show up at like 4 parties a year. Maybe like read some stuff, like that's fine. I just don't like kids having positions of power at all, because they should be kids, you know what I mean? Like that's their age. These aren't anything fancy, just grabbed what I could from the warehouse. If more people need them, I'll find a way to bring one for every... Huh? You're sick too? Thank you for your kindness. Actually, Valio and I, we're thinking about leaving Halia. Leaving Halia? Why? Why? Just look around you. Look around, look around. First a drought, then famine, now floods and war. Our home's long gone. We've got nowhere left to stay, that's true. Good thing we traded the house for food before the flood took it. And our son, he went off to war a while back. We haven't heard from him since. Maybe he's already... All that's left here is grief. We should have left a long time ago. But where would you even go? The nearest place is Turotan. Is that where you're headed? Like, these wristbands are gorgeous. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not realistic. I just don't like it. Like, sure, like, yes, 100%. And there are people who... I know we've Googled this before, but there's, like, a person who is the real king or queen, while the young ruler... you know what I mean? Like, as you said, that the ruler is not really the ruler. Especially, it happens especially when the ruler is young and not able to lead. Like, they just simply are not, because they're too young. They don't know anything, basically. And then so there's like a specific word for the person who is the real ruler until that ruler is old enough. I forgot what the word was, but we did Google this one time. My teacher said even Turutan has suffered. No one's come to trade in a while. Suffered? Turutan? They're devout followers of the god of harvest. No way they'd be cursed. If you ask me, this disaster is the god of harvest punishment, because instead of a wise ruler, Halia let a clueless boy become Regulus. That's crazy. In front of him? What do you mean? What's wrong with the Regulus? Boy, the Regulus is about your age. You think someone like that could run a city like this? After the flood, did he come out and speak to the people? Did he even call the soldiers back to help? Signal Abundius to keep quiet. Turn to Gala for help. Why is the Regulus just a child? If people didn't support him, why didn't they choose someone else? He's the only child of Regulus Herennius. And thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Here we go. Your exact thoughts. Right. You don't know about the Regulus Herennius? That is a horrible name. I really wish they gave him something else. I can almost guarantee it's supposed to be Helen. You know, like Helenas, and then R and L gets confused in different languages. Like, I believe, I don't remember what language this is originally in, but R and L typically have trouble in some languages. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Helenas. So Herenus? That's crazy. Like, I simply cannot. And thank you so much for the lurk. And Lillian, like, this name is crazy, and I wish they chose anything else. He founded Halia and led it through its early days. He just stand here with no motion. That's so funny, because these guys are moving, but not him. He's just staring down like, dang. He was wise and strong, good at leading armies, ruling fairly, and looking after the poor. But he passed too soon. And now he has motion again. Now he's blinking and stuff. And left behind a young heir. During the famine, relief was scarce. The rations weren't enough, and people like me and Sura were slower to arrive. Got nothing. Oh, he's going through it. He's going through all stages of grief right now. Sure, Halia conquered Meyerhold, but that wasn't Regulus Abundius. It was General Perseus. Regulus just signed off on it. And what did it cost? All our young people were sent to the front. Many of them never came back, including our son. You can't blame everything on a child. No, of course not. But if Regulus Herenus were still alive, I still hate that name. I'm just gonna say Regulus H from now on. We're still alive, things would be different. Of course. Things would be different. No. Enough, Valio. You're scaring the boy. My apologies, kind souls. Vilos just... He hasn't been the same since we lost our son. Please don't mind his words. That's alright. I have to go, but please, don't leave Halia. Things will get better, I promise. He ran off. Should we go after him? 100%, he's like 10. Let's go find him. Honestly, I think he's more like 7. Gala is a little bit older, I feel like. Gala is like 10. Abundius feels younger. Was I young? I mean, was I wrong? Yeah, he's young. I just realized that he kind of looks like me. like a boy version of me. Were my decisions wrong? I wanted to share more food with the civilians, but the stubborn elders kept saying no. Stubborn elders? You mean Perseus? The council members. Except for Perseus, they're always against me. Every time I try to issue disaster relief, they shoot it down with all kinds of excuses. Like, there's not enough food for everyone, or people might riot if they don't get enough. They're always imagining the worst. I don't get it. Isn't it simple? Just be honest with everyone. Let each person take a little less. Sure, they won't be full, but at least no one starves. It's not as simple as you think. I get where you're coming from, but they're not wrong to be cautious. You've got heart, but real life is more complicated. I'm gonna say this, because I feel like it's good to... I don't know, I feel like he needs a little bit of encouragement. You've got heart, but real life is more complicated. Why are you saying that too? Do you also think people are just selfish? No, I don't think people are just selfish. I believe most people are good people. But it's still more complicated. Halians are kind. They wouldn't let others die just to feed their own bellies. That's not what I meant. Sometimes kindness gets tested in worse moments. You'll see more of the world soon enough. Let's just focus on what we can do right now. I'm just gonna say, let's focus on what we can do right now. I feel like I gave him the wrong... I feel like he took away not what I meant. It's interesting how both Gala and Abundius have their own heavy duties in such young ages. 100%. But I have to say that Gala is just more refined. More refined, more elegant, more graceful. Abundius is too hot-headed. That's why I feel like Gala is more like mature and older. Because although Abundius is a good character, I do like his personality. He's too hot-headed. I think he's a good person. Anyway, I tried. I wanted to save everyone. I didn't just stand there. If only I was older like my father. When he spoke, everyone listened. Maybe I still can't stop the famine or the drought, but at least I could have ordered the guards to rescue people from the flood. At least I could have saved more lives, right? I kind of also disagree with this, because now he's like, oh, well, I tried. I did the right thing. Well, like, yeah, but why does that have to be the end? You know, like, you can still do what you can. You can still do more. Don't put this all on your own shoulders. I agree, because, like, what on earth? Right now, you don't really have a choice, because people still see you as weak. The squiggly letters. What's that supposed to mean? Abundius, do you want to be someone people trust and follow? Of course I do. What should I do? Show your kindness through your actions. Keep helping people in Halia. I like both of these options, actually. Keep helping people in Halia. Show your kindness through your actions. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. That's already my plan. Is that really enough? It's not enough, but it's a start. It's only the first step. First steps matter. Let's get that right. Alright, I get it now. But should I change back into my usual clothes? If the guards see me, they might drag me back home. Just keep your current look. Sooner or later, people will know who stood by them. I'm gonna say this, sooner or later. Alright. Then let's go back out there and help more people. Lead the way. The council report mentioned victims outside of the city. They might need help too. You didn't hard drop your mic, did you? I don't think so. Why? Did the audio change? Is it... I might need to hold it like this. Is this better? Or even like this. I mean, this is kind of weird. If I feel like I'm singing in the mic. Like, oh. But it shouldn't... I feel like I caught it. Like it was gonna drop. But I caught it. From when it fell off the mic handle. What's going on? Let's check it out. Oh, wait. Hold on. Do you know what time it is? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. We will be raiding out. Who will we raid out to? Should we raid to someone playing Mabby, AFK Journey? We don't actually... I don't know anybody playing AFK Journey. In fact, am I the only one playing AFK Journey right now? I need to check. I kind of just want to check. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. AFK Journey. I'm just curious. AFK Journey. Oh shoot, I spelled AFK Journey wrong, but it's fine. Well, my name is the first one that pops up. Am I the... Oh my gosh. If you scroll down, like there are like 4 videos of mine in a row. Just a little bit down. Wow. Back to all results. Okay, Journey. I'm just curious if anybody is live right now. Wow, it's just me. Is it literally just me? It's literally just me! Wow, that is crazy. I kind of want to just screenshot this. I feel like it's so funny. You're the ambassador of AFK Journey. That's so funny. Like, that's crazy to me. Should we do Blue Protocol? I feel like story-wise, these might be kind of similar. Not really, but kind of. Should we do Lilium Brownie art? What are you doing, Lilium? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. No Man's Sky. What is this? I'll raid Lilium Brownie art because you know what? Lilium is lurking in here and I really appreciate that. That is really sweet of them. And they have such a calming aura. I love Lilium Brownie art. They do beautiful art as well by the name. I mean, honestly, Lilium's art is like, to me, it's like Renaissance level. Like, how does she make digital art look like a watercolor painting? It doesn't even look like watercolor. It looks like oil painting. So skilled. But right now, they're actually playing a game called No Man's Sky. So, their character looks so interesting. But thank you so much for coming, everyone. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you guys and stay sweet. Bye. I need to come up with a new goodbye song. It's always bye, bye, bye. And while that one is good, we need more. But signing off for now.